think of this story that I heard on both The Pursuit of Happiness and Eat, Pray, Love, where this guy was drowning in the ocean and he kept calling on God to save him. And the first time he said, God, save me, I'm drowning. And God sent somebody by with a boat. And the guy was like, hey, jump on, I'll help you. And the guy in the ocean was like, no, I'm waiting for God to save me. And then that boat went off. And then someone else came up and was like, here, let me save you. And he was like, no, I'm waiting for God to save me. And then the third person came and said, here, let me save you. And the guy who was drowning said, no, I'm waiting for God to save me. And then eventually the guy drowned and he died. And he gets to heaven and he's like, well, God, why didn't you save me? And God is like, well, I sent 3 people your way and you turned them all away. And I think that sometimes that's what happens to us. We are in the midst of, asking God to send that person to us that is going to be the helpmeet that He has created for us. And He sends that person to us, and we continue to push them away and dismiss them. And eventually, help that person stops coming. That person gives up. That person's just like, well, God, obviously this person is just not ready for me, so I'm going to move on to the blessing that you have next for me. And then that person who has been waiting for their helpmate is like, well, God, why didn't you send them to me? And God is like, I did. You didn't answer that person's DM. Like, you didn't respond to that person's DM. And I think that's where we get caught up a lot.